Motor oil.
Salt.
Motor oil. Hey, I'm Adam.
I'm Bryan.
Back with another episode of Buds and Suds. Let's do some Sump. We've never done Sump.
We have not.
We've done a Brexit, of course, from Perennial Artisan Ales out of St. Louis.
I thought I'd heard of them somewhere.
Yeah, you might know them. So they do an awesome coffee stout. Some will say one of the best, if not the best, coffee stout they've had, non-barrel aged. So this one is an 11.5% Imperial Coffee Stout with Sump Colombian La Virgen coffee. I know I did Virgen, but it's Virgin basically. La Virgen coffee. So it's a good one. We've had it before, but we've never reviewed it.
We have not reviewed it.
You might have heard on the pour. It's just motor oil thick. They're dark. That wonderful, beautiful tan, deep,
really holds the
brown head.
Wow.
Yeah, let's get the aroma.
Okay.
Yeah, just that rich roasted
It does.
coffee.
It smells like roasted coffee.
Roasted malt. It's just that big roasty coffee, roasted malt, chocolate, bittersweet chocolate.
I know it's not barrel aged, but I get something sweet from it. I mean,
it's kind of like a vanilla thing,
sweet malt, sweet chocolate with coffee.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh yeah, that's good.
Just a big bitter roasted coffee,
but not too bitter.
No, but it's not like that kind of that peppery espresso.
It's not the espresso. I would prefer that actually.
Yeah, I would too. But this is, it's a huge coffee flavor. A lot kind of merges with that roasted malt, but it does have that bittersweet chocolate. Definitely not sweet. Mouth feels pretty good. Yeah, that kind of like a silky smooth mouthfeel. I mean, it's just so much coffee. I mean, it's a lot of coffee.
It's a decent amount of coffee. I mean, we've got a local one here that is much more coffee than this. Almost to me undrinkable, but this is a good blend of coffee and Imperial Stout. I like it quite a bit.
Yeah, this is solid. For me, it's 4.25.
Okay, I think I've been giving it a 4.33, maybe. Yeah. Maybe even given a 4.5. I mean, it depends on how you're rating it.
Yeah.
We tend to rate things how we like it rather than for a coffee stout. This is one of the better coffee stouts I've had.
It is, and I will say I've had one of these recently, and once I get accustomed to that big bitter roast, it's not over the top, but it is roast. I mean, it's very roasty, and it's got a bitterness to it. I mean, a nice bittersweet chocolate. Mm-hmm. Once you get accustomed, or when I get accustomed to that, because that's not I don't like the big bitter stouts.
Right.
Once I get used to that, this becomes even better and can merge into that 4 or 5 range. Mm-hmm. But just straight out of the bottle for me, it's a little overpowering to give it that 4 or 5.
Yeah, I think I'll stick with 4.33.
Yeah,
it's really good. It's one of the better coffee stouts I've had. But not too much coffee, not too much bitter roasted malt. I mean, I see what you're saying, but it doesn't taste that bitter to me.
Yeah. For me, just straight out of the bottle, I get a little more than I would. It's not overwhelming, but it's more than I would give, more than I would like for a 4 or 5. But like I said, I'm going to sip on this for a little bit. It bumps up in me for me as I sit and sip on this one. Now, Perennial, like I said, St. Louis. We live in Central Kentucky, so it's about a 5-hour drive, and now they're distributing to us.
Yes.
So they're branching out. This is newly distributed to us within the last couple months. This is actually sitting on the shelves now here, which is interesting.
It's crazy.
So this is a 750 milliliter bottle, and it goes for 24 plus tax here. So I mean, a little pricey, but you're getting a lot. You're getting 11.5% beer of a quality beer. So it's one of those, like I won't pick up another bottle probably until next year or so when I'm want another big coffee stout. But what do you think? Worth the money?
Well, worth the money without having to drive. I mean,
Oh yeah, because we have to go into.
I didn't have
it doesn't actually get to our town. We live in a smaller town, closer to, one of the bigger ones, and we have to drive.
But I mean,
about an hour to get there.
Yeah, half an hour to 45 minutes, an hour to get to the place you bought it. But still, I mean, to be able to go to South Lexington and buy it, that's a pretty good beer.
Yeah.
So maybe that means we'll get some Araxis allocation, I hope.
That would be nice. But this stuff even was on tap at the place, so I mean it's kind of cool. So
Yeah.
it'd be nice to get a Braxis allocation.
Yeah, that would be neat. Yeah, it'll go quick though.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm kind of torn because I like it as a coffee stout. I like it a lot as a coffee stout. But it's hard for me just to get a plain coffee stout up to a 4 or 5, no matter how good it is. You know. I'm gonna stick with 4.33.
Yeah, I think that's a fair rating. I'm gonna go with 4.25. So
That's good though.
yeah,
Thanks for bringing
good
it.
stuff. Anything else? As always, guys, if you came to the beer you love the beer you have. Thanks.